Good afternoon, world. Good afternoon, Africa. Good afternoon, Nigeria. All former people are on our day. For those of you who don't know me, who are not familiar with that face, I'm Hi Niki The City, aka the Oyibo boy. Before you think, say, I will be that Oyibo boy would talk about this Mohbad matter now. Maybe if you Google my name, do a small research, and then make your decision if I'm allowed to talk about it or not. Okay, but first of all, I want to reach out and speak out my condolence to the family, because we did not only lost an industry brother and a great artist, we also lost the father of a son, a husband, and a son who has a mother and a father. Also a lot of friends and all the loved ones, which is sad enough. Secondly, I want to say, Nigerians, I'm proud of you. Proud of you how the majority goes about the JusticeForMohbad case, because that's directly the right way to go about it, in my opinion too. Because you can't fight violence with violence. Two wrongs doesn't make a right, so that's why you don't fight violence with violence. And you can already witness that and take that out from that case for your own personal life, because we are all human beings, right? Blowing out someone's candle doesn't make your own shine brighter. That's a very important lesson to learn in life, and that you can already witness right now that it's that way, the way we say it. And I think Mohbad's spirit is still alive and more around than it has ever been. I mean, the guy makes me feel sad for more than a week right now, and makes me set up a ring light to talk about something. But the case here is, I don't want to be, this is not a video about finger pointing or so person supposed to do so, because we already had enough videos of those ones. But I want to bring awareness to that you guys are on the right track. On the 20th, there's like a peaceful walk that starts in Ikeja. And on the 21st, there's a candlelight procession that starts the Lekki tollgate, as far as I know. 21st of September is my birthday, so I won't be in Nigeria at that time. Probably see you guys in December. But I wanted to use that opportunity to reach out and wish you guys, a lot of strength in those difficult times, because this is not just a personal shock to each of us. This is bigger, and the only right thing we could do right now is to show that his death was not for no reason. It's pretty similar, the way I see it, to the George Floyd passing away. His death has created so much awareness about topics that already existed, but now is the time to go about it. The Mohbad case is the George Floyd case of Afrobeats industry. That's the way I'm seeing it. And the most positive thing and the most touching thing for me personally, as somebody who loves Nigeria and loves Afrobeats since 2008 right now, for almost half of my lifetime, is that you could really see that the whole JusticeForMohbad case creates so much awareness that the whole world is looking at right now, because this case is growing day by day bigger. His spirit is so much around. So the whole world is looking at it, and they get the idea of that Africans value a human life so much under each other that it gets so big, and that we are making such a movement out of it, because that's a huge step forward. It was on the German news, and that's another point where I want to go about. For all those Afrobeat lovers all around the globe right now, and I can speak for Germany, for example, too. Let me use my own German language, what I want to address it correctly and directly. Afrobeats is the strongest currency, because that's what everybody is looking up to at the moment, musically, and music touches our spirits. That's for sure. That's why big shout out to Aox and Zlatan, who came quickly up with this Gbedu Walking Dead. I knew the song was around for quite a while, but this was the time Zlatan jumped on it. So shout out to that one. That song has really kept me going for a week right now. I mean, it's out for 3 days, but the first version was out already at that time. So shout out to you guys. And I think the spirit of Mohbad has to be used for positive things right now. It would be a lie to say I was close to Mohbad. We've been on the same lineup for a show around 2019-20 when I was in Lagos for Tafa Balewa Square, but not like we've been mates, right? I was playing his jams as a DJ and I was celebrating him as an artist. You know, that's pretty much the connection that was there. But his spirit, and you could tell from those little things that it was a very likable, charismatic person. As much as bad things have happened and as much as many organizations have failed that could have prevented his death, right now, keep the situation as peaceful as possible. I know it's hard not to show anger in those days like that, but that is not going anywhere too. The same as silence is not going anywhere. So don't finger point at somebody just because they want to raise awareness. Hopefully they are raising their awareness in the right way and not be cloud chasing for their own interest. Yeah, we've been seeing so many videos lately. So the most important message I want to cross over to you guys is that don't get divided in situations like that. Don't be too quick to judge people. And especially in Nigeria as a country, you know about that one. Especially in this celebrity life. You can rather get arrested for nothing or you can get away with anything. So it's a very thin line to know what's right and what's wrong. So don't get divided. What you guys can do as a majority is addressing that correctly and let the organizations do their work as much as you believe or trust in them. But this is a test for all of them too. And that's a step of progress where Mohbad's death could have been used for a reason, for a good reason that can be looking back in history. Don't allow someone to finger point at you and put you into a team or category or anything. People need patience in those traumatized situations. Everybody's dealing different with it, so you can't expect a behavior out from someone. To me, many things on the Mohbad case that has happened right now, how can you put a microphone in front of somebody, in front of a father that just recently lost his son, and then judge him for his actions? That is something, of course it could have been done different, but we are humans, we make mistakes, right? So as long as you are going for the Justice for Mohbad direction, address all those things correctly and give people their time to do their decisions, and don't drag them out because you expect something from them, whoever that might be. If it's a police officer or if it's, I don't say for that country, with the citizens different now. I don't do that just since 2015 in and out. Any little chance where a person get position where they feel oppress someone, they will use that power. That's sadly one of the things that exist. But you don't have to join. You don't have to join. Just use your way in a correct way and address the things correctly. Because what we have seen so far, I mean, the protest has been going on. That's a huge step forward already, right? So stay on that lane because I think it's really leading somewhere. It takes time. It takes time. So many things take time to get to a different standard of where we are probably right now, no matter which part of the world we are talking about. But as long as there's progress, then it doesn't really matter where you are. It's just like a question of where you are going to, where you're heading to. And I think that goes in the right direction. So rest in peace, Mohbad. Sleep well, brother. And may your death not be for no reason. That's all I want to cross over. And my lovely Nigerians, I hope if you understand. Okay? Peace and love. I know my lovely Nigerians, they always have a way to make joke and find fun and something to laugh about in the saddest situations. Sadly, not everyone has that skill, and not every Nigerian has that skill. So you can't look at the ones that are maybe weak in your eyes or something like that. But the awareness time is very short for that. So that's why I was reaching out to you guys right now. So if there's any donations you want to do them right now, because within a month you probably would not do them again. And the loved ones around Mohbad are still suffering with the same situation, and it might not be even in your face anymore. So just take care that you don't fall into any scam trap or something like that. But if you want to donate, donate. Use them as the matter day hot right now, because down the road that will all end up into empty promises. We know as it be. So please, if you want to donate something, do it right now and make sure it goes in the right way. I'm not giving you advice where and how to do it. Just make sure it gets to the right people. That's it.